Welcome back. Now more of our interview with the parents of Alison Parker, the reporter who was shot and killed on live television earlier this week. Alison was a shining star at her station. We all remember her smile and her bubbly demeanor, but it was hard news that was her passion. She recently worked on the station's child abuse special called Childhood Lost, and that is where we pick up my conversation. I know that, we see all these images of her on TV. She could have a lot of fun on morning television, dressing up in costumes. But her heart lay with hard news, and she was working on a child abuse special called Childhood Lost.
Yes.
I wonder what she wanted to give the world, Barbara, with her stories.
That story was especially important to her. She spent many, many hours with the little girl who was the feature that we call Hope, and her adoptive mother, and talking about the things that she'd gone through. And Alison knew that she was one of the lucky ones. She had a loving family. She grew up with a lovely home, and she had what so many people do not have, and she realized that. And for this little girl to be so eloquent and so beautiful in telling Alison her story, that it broke Alison's heart, but she felt like that story was so important to be told.
And she was she was so proud of it.
Very proud of it.
She was so proud of it, and she said, "Dad, this could be, this thing could win an Emmy." And so, being proud dad that I am, I posted on, the promo for it, and I said, people watch this because it could be, this could be an Emmy award-winning piece. And she called me up immediately. She was so sensitive about this stuff. She said, "Dad, you can't say that. This is making me look like I'm bragging on myself. Take that off of there right now." Her ethics were, she would, I was trying to, I was proud dad, and still am proud dad. But, she was so careful and so modest, and humble.
Finally, I do want to also honor Adam's family as well.
Absolutely.
Obviously, they are grieving in their own way, but I know you've been able to spend time with them. Is there anything you'd like to say on their behalf or just about Adam?
We are public people. We for years and years, we've been in positions where we work with the public, we talk to the public, we're comfortable talking to the media. And this is how, in a large way, we deal with our grief, is by telling our story. Not everyone is like us, and we respect so much Adam's parents and his siblings, because they are much more private people, and they're grieving in their own way. So this fight is for them too. We are not only the spokespeople for Alison, we are the spokespeople for Adam, for the WDBJ family, for all of the people who are suffering because of this. And anything we do is in not just Alison's name, but in their names also.
Please tell me about the fund that has been set up at Alison's alma mater, where people can donate to help aspiring journalists.
JMU set up a scholarship. I guess it was Thursday. They said, when it hits $25,000, one of their largest alumni or biggest donors would match it if it was 25. If it hit 25,000. Well, in less than a day, it was 25,000. Now it's 50,000, and it is an endowed scholarship that will be there in perpetuity. But now we absolutely can keep contributing to that fund. There's also another scholarship fund for Patrick Henry Community College, where she got an associate's degree and was this year named one of their distinguished alumni. The outpouring of love and affection has just been overwhelming, and we appreciate everyone's love and support.
I am so sorry that I never got to meet her. But I am so glad that she had such an impression on so many. Andy and Barbara, thank you both.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Poppy.
Many have asked, how can I help to remember the lives of Alison Parker and Adam Ward? Go to cnn.com/impact. There you will find the links to the Alison B. Parker Memorial Fund at James Madison University and to the Virginia Tech Scholarship fund in memory of Adam Ward, both again at cnn.com/impact.